I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is my homework. This is Chase the Heat. Stop that thing from making noise. Guys, happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing great. Man, it occurred to me, I didn't, just like when I was a kid, I did my homework, but I screwed it up. No volume. Things haven't changed. Guys, I'm doing my homework today. I got some pods from Linda McNew from Linda's Fiery Treats. In that, I had some homework. Very, very cool homework. I've done a bunch. I've done the lemon spice jalapeno taste and heat comparison test. I've done the chocolate and the red Nagla Beast taste and heat comparison. I've done the Yellow Reaper. What I'm doing right now. Oh, and I've done the Dragon's Breath. So I've done most of my homework. Right now, I'm doing the taste and heat comparison between this. You saw him in the title, but Apocalypse. This is a regular Apocalypse pepper. Super hot little pepper. And this is a stunning bubblegum variety. Now, if you're brand new to the channel, you're brand new to peppers, something special about a bubblegum, and it's designated with BBG, bubblegum. Here's what happens, you guys. When the bubblegum pepper grows, the color of whatever pepper is growing bleeds into the calyx. Some peppers have a calyx. See, there's nothing surrounding the stem. It's just the stem is right attached to the pepper. There's no calyx there. Do you see the collared, frilled kind of cap? That's called a calyx. Do you see how it's red? Do you see how, it's not so much in the stem this time, but in a lot of bubblegums, it doesn't just bleed into the calyx, the color bleeds into the stem as well. But that is just so beautiful. I am such a huge fan of bubblegums. I just think they're so pretty. And I can imagine little kids everywhere whose moms and dads are chili heads that watch this channel that are saying, Mom, I want to try the bubblegum, or the chocolate, or the peach. I can see moms and dads going, well, maybe not. But I'm very excited to try these peppers. Before I do, a couple things I want to address real quick. Give me just a moment, people. All right. First one is this. I got several comments when I did the video about when you're brand new and you're just starting out. This is a comment from SH1974. Thank you so much for the video. I literally had to watch it twice before commenting because so many times I had the feeling that you were talking to me. Although my biggest pain is not cap cramps, I do not come to that stage. You get massive hiccups long before. I certainly don't know that hardcore cap freaks risk way higher pain than my few days sore diaphragm muscles after a few hours of hiccups. So the issue is this. He has lots of hiccups. He's trying to get over them. I want to tell you guys something. Please do me a favor. Don't feel like having hiccups. This is something that, man, here's the problem. I don't have hiccups. So when you can watch me do it and you're like, I want to do it like Johnny does it. And you get hiccups, you're like, oh, something's wrong with me. Don't think that. True story. I'm jealous of people that get hiccups. Do you want to know why? I'm told it doesn't hurt, but it looks like it hurts. I think I would enjoy that. I know it sounds crazy. But I've never had the hiccups. And what I want to encourage you about the hiccups, this is so important. I have competed on some of the highest stage of pepper contests on the planet in all kinds of different countries. Some of the hardest, toughest, gnarliest, pain-driven freak chili heads I've ever encountered got hiccups round one. I wouldn't lie to you. Please do me a favor. Don't let that be a deterrent. Don't think, well, I'm broken. I shouldn't be doing this. I get the hiccups. Don't think that. The other thing I want to address, it was really kind of a funny thing. Sir Smoke-A-Lot had a comment coming from Sir Smoke-A-Lot. But it says, is Junior a deadhead too? Much love. I mentioned in a video that I'm an old deadhead. I'm an old hippie. And I said he likes lots of different genres, but I wanted to tell a quick Grateful Dead story. I'm going to eat these peppers first, and then I'm going to tell the story. Watch my ADHD, I'll forget. Here's the interior of the regular Apocalypse. As far as placenta, it's very thick placenta. Not what I mean by that is almost the entire length of the pod is placenta. Again, that's the part of the pod that it's spongy and kind of that's where the heat resides. A lot of times when you cut a pod open, you'll see oils seep, like bleeds, out of that. And if you go to my Instagram, you'll see lots of pictures where the oil is literally bleeding out of that. It's pretty incredible. Anyway, here is the Apocalypse Scorpion regular. I'm Johnny Scoville. This channel. See? How weird. Weird pepper. So weird. Wow. So strange. That was so sweet. Shockingly sweet. Honestly, I bit it. It's like very, very sweet. Now the sweetness faded away very quickly, but that's a delicious pepper. That's a delicious super hot. You don't get really sweet in super hots too often. If you do, they tend to be more yellow or orange pods, not so much the red or the chocolate. You know what I mean? So to have a red Apocalypse Scorpion be really sweet like that, that was very cool. Wow. All right, so heat. Okay, I'm going to do my homework thoroughly. Total, not my throat, mouth burn. Hold on. It's migrating. That's another thing we should talk about. Burns tend to focus on one specific spot. Peppers are weird. They have attitudes and personalities. Like ghost peppers burn your tongue and your mouth, and it burns slow. And it builds up slowly, stays up, and comes down slowly. Then you have pods like habanero, okay, which doesn't sting your throat. It's like your entire mouth is getting a tattoo all at once, just like that. It stings way more than it burns. Okay, so they have different characteristics. Reapers tend to burn you in the throat. Now, usually it's a fixed burn. Wherever it starts is where it's going to finish. Every once in a while, it'll have a migratory burn, like nomadic. Starts off on your tongue. It's like, we burned enough here. Let's go to this throat. It's weird. It moves around. And this one started off on my tongue mostly, and it's kind of moving its way back to my throat. It's already kind of fizzled out. It wasn't that hot a pepper. I shouldn't say that. It's a hot pepper, but not like, it wasn't as hot as the Reaper this morning. And by the way, I apologize. I said Scorpion. I meant it was a Reaper. I bet you a lot of you knew what I meant. The ones that really get me knew what I meant. All right. Heat, non-chili head, problem pepper. One of us on the bus, 7 or 8, depending on where your heat level is. All right, now we're going to move on to number 80. That's her bubblegum Apocalypse Scorpion. Now this is interesting. This, I should have done a comparison. I'm sorry. I have photos. You can go to my Instagram and check them out. What you're going to find is that the first one had a little bit thinner wall lining. This one has a bit of a thicker wall lining. It's a little bit more noticeable on this upper part right here. You can kind of see it's a little bit thicker. You can see it right down here. It's a little bit thicker than you saw on the other pot. You know, soon in Robbie Vision. Love you, Robbie. Anyway, I think that to me is just so beautiful. That's the calyx. You can see clearly the color of the pod totally in that calyx. So pretty. It's God having fun. I'm going to flip this farmer out. This grower's going to flip this morning. I'm going to make the stem red. I'm going to make the collar red. You watch. It's so cool. Yeah, I love peppers. It's beautiful thing, isn't it? It's like animals, every kind of shape, flies, and some crawl, some swim. Man, peppers. Bubblegum. Way crunchier, way juicier. Not as sweet, still fruity. Still a very tasty pepper. Okay, here's the deal with that. Visually, the bubblegum is my favorite of those two. It's just beautiful. It's so pretty. That's like artwork. That's God having a good time. All right, visually, the bubblegum is my favorite. However, taste-wise, and I wouldn't have expected this. The Apocalypse was, the regular, not the bubblegum, but the regular Apocalypse Scorpion was much sweeter and it was hotter. The bubblegum Apocalypse Scorpion was not as hot as the regular one. You know how I can tell? I can tell because there wasn't any additional heat when I ate the second one. If they were even the same heat, eating the second one, it would have built because it compounds on each other. It would have. But the fact that I ate the second one and felt almost a decrease, that means that second pot is not as hot as the first one. Thousands of peppers it took me to figure this stuff out. Thousands. All right, there's my homework. Very, very tasty peppers. Here's the truth of it. Even the bubblegum Apocalypse Scorpion was very, very tasty. It was fruity, no floral, no bitter. All right, just wasn't sweet. It was fruity. It was very juicy. So it was juicier and fruity, but the Apocalypse regular, Scorpion regular, was just sweet and hotter. All right, there you have it. Oh, so I reckon the second one, heat maybe 6 to 7. Maybe 8, 6 to 8. That's kind of where I'm going. All right, there's my homework, Linda. Next up, let's see what I'll do next. I've got 7-pot brain strain. I think I might do that next. I think I will. Hey, I love you guys. Let's be kind to somebody, all right? You know what? Yesterday, somebody was so kind to me. I was at a place doing some shopping, and this older woman, she was older woman, like mom's age, and she saw me, and she recognized me. She says, I think I know you. I said, do you? She was, my grandson makes me watch you. I thought that was so funny. Anyway, that person was really sweet to me and made my day. Be kind to somebody today. Make somebody's day. Honestly, what else is there? Be the difference. In the description box, Linda McNew from Linda's Fire Treats. You'll see her link. Click on it. Also, check out her YouTube, please. Cool stuff on there. Right there's the pepper. If you click that pepper, we're all doing this together, okay? You're on the bus. I'm just the driver. I'm still on the bus with you. I'm just the guy behind the seat. Wheel. Listen, spicy content's your jam. You don't want to miss any of these. Click the bell for notification. You'll see a Dropbox. All right. Select all. Visit us a lot because YouTube forgets to send out those notifications. Right there is League of Fire. Man, if you aren't familiar with League of Fire, go check them out. Kind of like the WWE for the chili world. More videos there. I love you guys. You know that? I mean it. I'm Johnny Scoble. This was Chase the